I am Som Srivastava. I am running a customer NGO for distressed bankers, particularly for the dismissed and other officers who could not get their dues, and also the existing officers of the banks who are facing disciplinary action. My mobile number is 98387 60617. Mail ID srivastava.som@gmail.com. Today's program is on the departmental inquiry proceedings as a defense representative or a charge sheeted officer sitting on a hot seat. So, before start of department inquiry, the inquiry officer along with the presenting officer from the bank, chief charge sheeted officer and defense representative are there in a very good environment with the upkeep of computer, personal computer and laptop. After start of the inquiry, the proceedings are noted, are typed on computer. Earlier it was a typewriter. The start of the inquiry proceeding, the inquiry officer or the ask the CSO, charge sheeted officer, whether you have read the charge sheet and you are accepting the charge sheet or not. So definitely you have to reply that I don't accept my charge sheet and want to present the preliminary objection before the inquiring officer on the grounds of illegal charge sheet given to me. So these preliminary objections are very necessary because it will entail a good initiation of our issues, because some time before we could not get opportunity to inspect the documents or to verify the documents. In most of the cases, online documents are not being allowed by the management. So here you can object that I have not been given any opportunity to inspect online document that is embedded in the computer and physical document also. Secondly, after putting objections, you have to submit a list of defense documents and the defense witnesses. If you have anything to demand from the bank as a defense document, you can put down the list of documents, and also if you want some witness from the management or if you have any witness from your side, you can list out in the defense document and witnesses list. So what happens after this? The inquiry officer starts the proceedings. In inquiry proceedings, the presenting officer submits the list of management documents and witnesses. So you have to see whether these documents listed by the management presenting officer is absolute or it is irrelevant, both documents and witnesses. In some cases what happened, investigating officers are not produced as a witness, and investigating officers' reports are not exhibited in the inquiry proceeding. So you have to object and you have to demand that without the basic document of investigation report, how the charge sheet was prepared and forced on me. So this is the proceedings which may occur in your case. After that, you have to see what happens. Then the management representative, that is PO, he placed the documents of management as an exhibit, that is called MEXs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. And management witness is also called MW1, MW1, 2, MW3, etc. Now, whenever the bank, PO produce the management witness as a witness, he will examine the witness himself or herself. Then after conclusion of the examination, you have to cross-examine the witness. So the cross-examination has to be prepared before the start of the inquiry or after conclusion of the examination of management witness. In that case, we will help you, and you can take my help from WhatsApp number or email ID which I have already given to you. So in cross-examination, actually what happens, you have to ask leading question prepared for reply as no or yes. These are very valuable material. Secondly, sometimes the management witness is present branch manager, not the earlier branch manager in whose tenure the incident occurred. So you have to insist the management that he is not a factual witness, he is not a genuine witness, his testimony is not in favor of the truth, because in departmental inquiry, truth is important. Winning or losing is not important. So after the examination of this management witness and cross-examination, you have to produce your documents, and those documents will also be made exhibit as DEX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. Then you have to produce your witness, either you brought it or the management has provided you on your request. So you have to examine the witness on the basis of his presence, his relevance for the inquiry, and for that defense examination, I can also help you to prepare the defense examination in chief. It is called examination in chief. Afterward, before the conclusion of inquiry, whatever protests you have made in preliminary inquiry and it had not been provided to you, you have to repeat this preliminary objection. Afterwards, sometime inquiry officers ask for certain statement of defense on behalf of you can prepare and submit it to him during the course of inquiry. I will also help and support you for these purposes only. Afterward, the inquiry is closed and the inquiry officer advises both the party to submit briefs, that is called, somewhere it is called argument, in 15 days, 20 days or so and so on. Now the inquiry is concluded. Now next part I will be giving sometime in next week. You have to wait. Regards, Som Srivastava, Kastharan NGO Chairman. Okay.